Matthew, on the second interception, did you yell that you were open?
It was just good blocking by my teammates. I know, Deontay, that was a missed sack for him. But if he wouldn't have made that play and have that rush on that QB, I wouldn't be in the position that I was in. So all credit to our defensive line and our defense as a whole because we went out there and played today.
Ifeadi, obviously, coach kind of was critical on you guys after the win against Stanford, really kind of challenging you guys to be better. How does it feel to go out and win 41-0 and really kind of make a statement with that kind of win?
Feels great. Feels great for about a couple hours, but like I said, it's 1-0, and we're focused on the next game. So, we have something really special right now. Our defense is doing something really good, and we just got to keep building off of that and never be satisfied.
Ifeadi, you had the sack in the game today. That brings up to 2.5 on the season. You only had 3 all of last season. What do you think is going right for this defensive line this year that they're really getting after things?
It's like after that loss to Illinois last year, one thing as a D line we all made it out was to get a lot stronger, become more physical. So as a D line, as a unit, I believe that we've gotten just tremendously stronger. Then another thing that it makes it easier when you have guys like Matt Harris, who's locking his man down. It makes it easy for me to get a sack. So, hey, you're the man, dude.
I guess for both of you guys, Fitz talked a bit about how he challenged you guys before Tuesday's practice after watching film on Sunday and Monday, I guess. What did he say to you guys, and how do you guys think you responded as a team on Tuesday?
It was just really this was a test of our maturity as a team. Every game we go in, we want to dominate, and that's our mentality. But we do have some mistakes to clean up. I missed a couple tackles today, and that's what I'm going to get fixed. And I know the other guys, all the little things. That's what's going to make us a good defense and a good team. So instead of focusing on all the highlights of the game, we need to focus on what we need to clean up and the little things to really be a good team, a great team.
One thing for as a D line, as a unit, our coach kind of stresses out that he's telling us to be perfect. So, like for instance, when we got a sack, he told us that's not good enough. We need to get that ball out. So he told us never be complacent. Just you can always do better.
For either of you guys, so last week we all kind of thought you guys played pretty well, and then Coach Fitz comes out here and says, well, he called the performance average, wasn't up to the standard, whatever. What do you think about this week? Do you expect kind of a similar thing, or was this one better?
Just kind of like I said earlier. Yeah, it's great that we got the win, but at the same time, we need to focus on the little things that we need to do better because we're gonna have some opponents in here that's gonna be, coming in here to really just take this all away from us and score touchdowns all day. But we can't let that happen. And it's really not focusing on, one thing is we really got to focus on our next opponent. We can't live in this, this celebration for too long, or else they're going to come in and they're going to beat us, and we can't let that happen.
For both of you, I guess this is the first time since 1958 that Northwestern's defense has held opponents without a touchdown 2 straight games. How much pride do you take in that, and how much longer can that continue?
We take too much pride. It's like we said, we have something special. And every time we put on that black jersey, we know that we have something, and that's one thing our coaches let us know that just like you can always do better. If you don't think you can do better, like there's something wrong. So it's just being perfect, and we have something special. And for next week, we expect to hold the team out. We expect to have a shutout next weekend.
And we're not trying to live to a standard. We're just trying to set goals that people didn't even think were possible. So, yeah, that was cool. It's cool that we've done something that hasn't been done in a while. But at the same time, we got to focus on, what we're going to do next.
You guys got to go up against a little bit of a different look than you did last week in terms of, mobile quarterback, a little bit more of a spread out look. you get to go up against the same thing next week. How do you feel like that's prepared you for the Duke game?
Our offense is pretty much similar, so we get a lot of those looks in practice. So we feel we'll have to look at the film. Obviously, we haven't looked at the film yet, but we should be in good standings.